guys, it's Jessie V. So today I wanted to talk about something pretty weird that happened while my mom and I were filming our video last week. If you don't remember, my mom and I filmed this really funny testing 99-cent products video, and at the very end of the video, something happened in the basement that completely freaked us out, and I took out this footage from the video that I posted just because, like, I didn't want to put that creepy content into a funny video. It just didn't make any sense. So I decided, after thinking about it for a while, that I would kind of tell you guys what happened and show you us freaking out about it, because I did catch that part on camera. But before I show you guys what happened, I kind of wanted to talk about what my mom and I were talking about before we started filming. So that morning, before we came down into the basement, I heard her talking to my sister about my dad being psychic. And when I heard this, I started to laugh and I was like, no, he's not. What do you mean? Dad's not psychic. So she was like, no, seriously, Jess, come sit down and I have a story to tell you. So I sat down with her and my sister and she proceeded to tell me this story, and it's so weird. So basically what happened was, when my mom and my dad were in their early 20s, basically when they were just married, they went to this outdoor garden sort of party with their friends, and there was this one point in the night where they were all sitting on the grass beside this garden, just all talking, having a good time, and my mom noticed that my dad started to pick up these rocks from the garden, and he was sort of playing with the rocks in his hands and fiddling around with them. So my mom was like, Gavin, why are you playing with the rocks in the garden? Like, put them back. What are you doing? Are you 4 years old? And he kind of just ignores what my mom says, and he turns to my mom's friend who's sitting beside her and he says, I'm gonna tell you your fortune. And my mom's friend was like, what? Are you crazy? Have you had too much to drink? And my dad was like, no, I'm gonna take these rocks and I'm gonna tell your fortune. So they were all kind of laughing at him. They thought he was joking. And this girl was like, okay, fine, tell me my fortune. So my dad takes these rocks in his hands and he starts, like, you know how when you shake up dice? He started shaking up these rocks in his hands, and then he threw them over the dirt in the garden and they formed this like really weird line. So my dad analyzed this line and he turned to my mom's friend and he was like, you're pregnant. And she was like, what? No, I'm not. I'm not pregnant, honestly. And my dad was like, no, like, the way these rocks formed, they're telling me that you're pregnant. So my mom's friend was kind of just laughing about it. She didn't really believe him, and they all just went about the rest of their night. Well, 2 days later, my mom receives a phone call from her friend, and on this phone call, her friend was like, oh my gosh, Nikki, I'm pregnant. Gavin was right. I'm literally pregnant. So my mom was so spooked in that moment, and she didn't know how my dad knew that. And when she told him about this, he was really surprised. He was like, honestly, like, I don't know how I did that. The thought just came to my mind and I just knew that she was somehow. And what was weird was my mom's friend wasn't trying to get pregnant. In fact, she was trying not to get pregnant, so it was just a very weird occurrence. I don't know if the camera just heard that, but that was so creepy. Those noises came from down here, and I have no idea what that was. Anyways, though, I'm so spooked being down here. Like, filming down here just messes me up. I'm so glad I'm moving out in 2 weeks. By the way, so excited for that. New house in 2 weeks. House tour coming! Alright, I'm just gonna ignore those creepy noises. The reason I'm telling you guys this story was because that day that my mom and I filmed, I was already sort of creeped out. I had this really weird vibe after she told me that story. And she also told my sister and I that my great-grandma used to read tea leaves and tell people's fortunes. So, like, I don't know. Do I have a family of psychics over here? And then my sister Mandy proceeds to tell my mom and I that she frequently has dreams about family members that have passed away, and she's able to talk to them in her dreams. Like, so she can talk to ghosts and dead people, and like... That was what I had to deal with before my mom and I came down into the basement to film. So there was just ghostly, creepy, psychic vibes happening, okay? And I remember when I walked down here with like the dollar store bags in my hand, I was like, something is gonna happen while we're filming. I just have this really bad feeling, and it did. And I was right. So maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm psychic too. Who knows? But let me tell you guys what happened, and I'm gonna show you the exact item we were holding. I still have my 99-cent store bag here. If I can find the item, that would be cool. Oh, okay. If you guys watched that video, and if you haven't, pause this one, go watch that one. It's pretty funny. And what's weird is throughout that video, you can hear these faint, really creepy noises in the background while we're talking. I don't know. Listen up. It's weird. There was this part where my mom and I have this toy alien monster thing, whatever it is, and my mom shoots. It came with 2 balls, and my mom shoots them out of the nose thing. Like, I can't do it very well, but it like pops out. I don't know. So there was 2 balls that came with this toy, and you can see on camera us throw the 2 balls across the basement. They both go flying. Okay, so we have a press and pop monster. So I don't know. I mean, we're gonna see how it works.
Okay, but Jess, the key to this is to read how it works before you try and do it.
I mean, I have a good idea. I think this guy has feet on his head.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, so the ball's in here. Okay, right. So I think you just squeeze it and it just like goes up. Why do none of mine work?
Wait, there we go.
And then you just put it back in the hole in his nose. And then you like squeeze it hard. Okay, second one.
That worked.
You're good at this one, so you do it again.
Maybe not. Yeah, he's fun.
They're not in the monster's nose anymore. So I put the toy beside me and I continue filming with my mom. Well, at the end of the video, we both have to do like a thumbnail thing for it. So we're all picking up the stuff that we want to put in the thumbnail. And I turn to look beside me, and on the ground, I see that both balls have been retrieved and are sitting right beside my chair, which is just so creepy. And one of the balls is actually back in the monster's nose. And my mom and I literally did not go and get those balls or put it back in the monster. It's really weird talking about balls, but that's what these are. So in the footage I'm gonna show you, I turn to my mom and I tell her that I'm so creeped out, and then she looks freaked out, she doesn't want to hear it, and I don't know. It's just really weird. So here's the part where we're filming the thumbnail and I discover that the balls have returned. Here you go. Alright guys, so I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and until next time, bye! Okay, we gotta do a thumbnail, so pick up a few things that you think
I'm gonna wear my backpack.
Put this on my head. I got a lot of pink stuff. Oh my gosh, Mom.
Hmm?
That's
What?
so creepy.
What? Don't say something creepy now, because I can't take it. Can we
Hold
just
on
do
though,
this?
hold on though.
No, no, no.
Can I just tell you? You know how we just, both of them, we flew.
Yes.
It's back.
Okay.
It's back.
Let's just do this.
Okay, so you take that side and I'll take this side.
Which side?
So like, you know, I have to put the words in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So like, kind of like frame it a bit. Okay. Isn't that creepy though? It's back in the thing. We used both balls and flew them.
Yep. Okay. That's nice.
What the heck?
Oh, goodness.
Now I have to stay down here and film?
I know, right?
Great. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so weird. There's just been so much stuff happening in this basement that I cannot believe that I still film down here. But anyways, I thought that would be kind of an interesting thing to show you guys, and to also tell you that little mini story time about my dad being psychic. I don't really know if he is or not. It's just such a coincidence that he kind of had that thing happen. And then how my great grandma and Mandy and like, there's just weird stuff going on, okay? Our family's weird, our house is weird. But yeah, I hope you do have an awesome rest of your day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!